Saluda, North Carolina, a Highlands town of 715 permanent residents, originated as the first mountain stop on Southern Railroad's Charleston, South Carolina to Cincinnati, Ohio route at the top of the Saluda Grade, rising from the Piedmont of South Carolina. For almost 150 years, healthy living in this rural setting has been important to the town and surrounding area and its economy. Let's get to know Saluda.
Saluda Medical Center. It was a North Carolina rural health center which closed permanently in May 2014 when the state ceased funding, and the building is now for sale. There is no health provider in Saluda as of now. These photos illustrate pride in what was the community's first source to healthcare access, and sadness with it shutting down. Stating, "The state ceased funding. I sense that she feels betrayed by her state for closing this resource." The numerous photos involving the medical center displays the pride this person feels about her former medical center. The Senior Center Thrifty Barn. This provides an ongoing source for funding for the Senior Center. It accepts donations of every kind except children's clothing and toys, for which there is no market in Saluda. This store is one she probably visits often to support her community. The shared parking lot sign for Saluda Medical Center and Saluda Senior Center. The photo demonstrates how small the community is. Both buildings are tucked cozy on a hill, giving these photos a small town feel. Saluda Senior Center, built and furnished entirely by volunteers and grants. It provides classes and activities daily for seniors and citizens of all ages. It is their gathering place for the community. Person-to-person interaction is vital to everyone's health. I feel that she sees the light in the efforts the community has done to provide an area of assembly for people of all ages, but primarily the older population, which makes up the community. Fire department sign. This is an all-volunteer department with the exception of a staffing person. The advantage of a community for having a local fire department is self-evident. It also includes fully trained EMT first responders who will transport to one of 2 area hospitals. Possibly this photo could symbolize safety and comfort, knowing that there are people in the town trained to assist in emergent situations. Saluda United Methodist Church and welcome table signs. The welcome table provides a free supper for anyone every Tuesday, utilizing community volunteers and donations. It is self-sustaining. It began with the knowledge that a number of families and individuals in the community were food insecure. It now draws people of all income levels for food and fellowship. The average attendance is about 80 people. These last 2 photos and descriptions highlight how a small community can come together to support those in need. It appears that she wants to emphasize the impact that religion can play on the community. This set of photos shows the pride she has for her community resources and thinks highly of these locations. I feel she views health as having many aspects involving medical services, spiritual well-being, and community involvement through the Senior Center, thrift store, fire department, and the welcome table.
This is downtown Saluda and the railroad tracks. The townspeople emphasized the importance of the railroad tracks being an access into the town when it was first built. But since the retirement of the tracks, they served as a source of economy for the town through tourism. The Saluda grade sign goes hand in hand with the railroad tracks. The people of Saluda take great pride in this sign because it showed the resilience it took to build a railroad on the steepest grade in the country. This is Saluda's depot. The depot was moved from its original site along the tracks to the downtown business area. The town hopes to turn it into a railroad museum to draw more visitors to the area. More visitors equals more money, which equals higher incomes, leading to higher standards of living and better health. McCreary Park stays busy with families using equipment most afternoons and weekends all year round. Most pieces of equipment were donated by individuals. Outdoor activity is a vital part of children's development in Saluda. Sharing it with adults is just a bonus. This emphasizes the desire of the rural community to want to better their health for their future generations. The Saluda School was built as a union school for all grades and served as such until the county-wide high school and then the middle school were built. It serves as the area's elementary school as well as a preschool for at-risk 3 and 4-year-olds. It is recognized as a school of excellence and is a source of great community pride in Saluda. This picture emphasizes the importance of education in the growth and development of the future generation in hopes of bettering the overall health of Saluda. Churches play a key role in the health of this rural community. The Transfiguration Episcopal Church began giving out bags of groceries with no questions asked on the third Friday of each month because they knew the community has families in need of additional food. The church is usually able to supply 25 bags of groceries to the community of Saluda. It is also evident through these pictures taken that spiritual health also plays a key role in this community.
The cemetery is not just a place to visit deceased loved ones, but it's also a favorite walking path for residents of Saluda since the path is easily accessible, and for this mountain town, the path is considered to be relatively flat. The nursing home is the largest employer in Saluda and provides long and short-term care. This lets local families keep loved ones close by. Good for both the economy and for the morale of patients and other members of the community. Green River Adventures is by far the greatest attraction to Saluda with various activities such as kayaking, hiking, whitewater rafting, fishing, and the biggest hit, the Gorge Zipline. Take a ride if you ever get the chance. The view is unlike any other. The Senior Center is a gathering place for all citizens of the community and events are held here quite frequently. The Saluda Fire Department works off completely volunteer work, showing just how much the people of Saluda have each other's backs. The tailgate market occurs every Friday from May to October, and only local produce is allowed to be sold here so that the residents of Saluda get the freshest food possible.
Insight on rural health from a town member of Saluda. What do I think is meant by the term rural health? So much is involved when trying to define it. On one hand, I think of rural living as being healthier for a person than urban living. The air and water are cleaner, the food from local farms is fresher, and a person is safer from crime. On the other hand, a great deal more medical assistance is available in the urban area. Multiple physicians, dentists, hospitals, and minute clinics, as well as county health departments. Better paying jobs are usually located in urban areas as well. In rural areas, there is usually one medical provider, be it a single physician or a clinic, usually government run, and dental care is most non-existent. Transportation to a provider may also be very limited, which may mean a friend or family member's automobile or the county's sporadic transportation system must be relied on. Jobs providing health insurance may not be available, so rural health is not bad, but it is certainly different from urban health.